Am I in the minority for enjoying Friday Night SmackDown last night? It seems like not everyone loved it. Some people are talking about how boring it was. I actually kind of enjoyed it. So I want to kind of talk about what I liked about it, what made me enjoy last night's show. Before we get started, though, remember hit that button to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We're trying to post every day here. So why don't you come and be a part of this journey? Now, let's talk wrestling. I think one of the major things that I really enjoyed about yesterday was seeing new stars on the show. Uh, sure, we got introduced to Javon Evans last week, and he was a hit, right? And WWE paid attention to it. They saw how much we enjoyed Javon Evans. Again, I don't really watch NXT like that. I've seen clips here and there. I kind of know some of the people. And I don't know if I'm in the minority of that or not. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments whether or not you watch all of the WWE stuff. But I enjoyed watching Javon Evans and Ray Fenix tag team. It was very random, and I don't like that Ray Fenix is kind of falling into this tag team vortex just because he was part of a tag team with Penta, but Penta is on a singles run and they can't figure out what to do with Ray. So I don't like that. But the tag team match was fun. I loved seeing Berto and Angel back. I asked for it in a previous video. If you saw a previous video, I talked about how they would really benefit from having these two guys on the show. Right? These two guys are super talented. They can definitely be a part of a lot of the storylines going on right now. So, I mean, it's not just new superstars, right? Like we just need to get more of these characters on TV. Like WWE has the talent, but when your main event, apparently not just every week, but every show, is the Vision versus two out of five different guys that they pick, like it gets boring, it gets stale. Like that, like like that's the other hand of yesterday's SmackDown, right? Like that's the other side of the coin. Was yeah, like I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, but that main event was so boring. It was so boring. And like, yeah, it was a little bit intriguing to be like, oh, who is actually running the division, right? Like Paul Heyman's holding these guys back while Seth Rollins is getting beat up in the middle of the ring. And he's trying to talk Seth Rollins out of going to attack Cody Rhodes. But like, does that mean he's running the vision? Like, what's happening there, right? Like, that was a little bit intriguing. But the vision in and of themselves have become so boring. These guys just like we've seen them once, we've seen them again and again and again. Like the reason why Roman Reigns has gotten so over with the WWE universe is he's gone. He's gone and we miss him. So when he comes in, he's like a big main like major event, right? So like I'm not saying like let's keep these guys out of Monday Night Raw for weeks at a time, right? But let's use them sporadically. Let's use them in very strategic places, right? Like we don't need them to main event every week just because Jey Uso wants to, just because Seth Rollins is having a match with Cody Rhodes, right? Like let's not overexpose these guys. Back to my original point though, there were definitely things that I enjoyed with again seeing Javon Evans back again this week was a plus. That guy needs to be a main eventer as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I also enjoyed Sol Ruka and Zarya. Right, like they're a fun tag team. They are definitely like Charlotte Flair, Alexa. Like when they made the joke later on about like, oh, they're a weird tag team. One of them thinks she's a queen. The other one thinks she's a little creepy or whatever. Like yeah, like they definitely hit it on the nose. But they're fun to watch. I enjoyed them. Their entrance is so over with me. Just I don't know. I love their entrance, and for me that made it. Even having Chelsea Green on our TV, right? Like Chelsea Green is so fun to watch. She's such a good character. They need to push her more. It's going to be on a later video, but they need to push Chelsea Green. Give her back the U.S. Championship. Julia's not doing anything with it. Give her back the U.S. Championship. Man, I don't know. Like those are the pieces of yesterday that I really enjoyed. Right? Like I like the new stars. I like them bringing back old stars that we hadn't seen in a while with Berto and Angel. The things that I didn't like, I mean, I talked about the whole Vision just vortex, right? Of they're definitely going to main event every show, and 2 out of these 5 to 6 guys are going to have a match against them, right? Whatever. Who cares? I'm over them. I honestly, I'm like, let's add another member. Let's add another member to the vision just to like keep it fresh, man. But that's something that I honestly didn't enjoy. I also didn't enjoy like, yeah, I like Aleister Black, sure, fine. Did I want him to go after the U.S. Championship? No, no, I didn't. Especially because we all knew how it was gonna end. We all knew Damian Priest was gonna have a part of it. Honestly, when Carmelo came out after that whole interaction with The Miz, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, The Miz is definitely gonna interfere in this, but I want to see what a turning babyface Mello looks like against Sami Zayn, right? Like, it would have been a lot more interesting for me if Carmelo Hayes had that match now that he has a clear head, like he said, right? And maybe he was about to win the championship, right? Maybe it was a clean match up to this point, and Carmelo just had Sammy's number, and then the Miz interferes and costs Carmelo the match, right? So then that gives us a reason to revisit it later. Carmelo Hayes can be like, "Hey, I had you, but the Miz cost me this match. Now that I'm done with the Miz, I want my rematch," right? So it gives us a reason. Right now, it's just, oh, you lost the first time, and you wanted a second shot, but then the Miz hurt you. And like, sure, I'm sure they're gonna revisit it again, but it just felt more intriguing the way that they teased it versus what actually happened. We all knew Aleister Black wasn't gonna win that match. We all knew Damian Priest was gonna have a hand in there. We all knew it was gonna end with Aleister Black and Damian Priest brawling at the end of it. And like, sure, it set up the last man standing match for next week, but they kind of already mentioned it last week. Like, they didn't need to set it up more. Again, it's like, it's part of the like, let's use these characters sparingly. We didn't need them to fight today if we're gonna have a great match for them next week. Julia attacking Tiffany Stratton. Why? Why? Like, yeah, like, okay, I guess Kiana James had that like small interaction with Tiffany where she was trying to recruit her, whatever. But like, there was no reason for this, and it's just to have Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer tag together next week and like, oh, well, they coexist, they have a match. Not building to any story there, right? That's the thing. So I don't know. The continued tease with the Street Profits breaking up, yeah, like that is something that is super intriguing. Their feud with the Wyatt Six, like, it better culminate next week. Like, I don't want this to be the Wyatt Six wins and nothing happens, right? Like, I don't need them to break up next week after the match, but I need some sort of like them being angry at each other and like blaming each other for the loss and like starting to show breaks in that brotherhood, right? But that whole thing was intriguing too. Like, I don't know, there's some really good stories happening on Monday Night Raw. Some of them need to be told a little faster. Some of them we need to tell more sparingly. I don't know. I guess this is why I'm not a booker, right? Like, I'm not saying it's an easy job for Triple H and Road Dogg to do this, but I don't know. The pace of the show is just weird. There were definitely positives yesterday. I personally thought the positives outweighed the negatives. It doesn't seem like people online necessarily agree with that, but I don't know. It's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. Since you made it this far, make sure to drop a like. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in between? I don't know. I enjoyed it. I'm just but a man. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop something in the comments, man. Let me know what you thought. Drop a like as well. Anyway, until next time, peace.